We wanted to create a larger conspiracy. The conceit here is that everything that we were seeing before in the previous films was sort of housed in one arena, and we're sort of saying you were only seeing one ring of the circus, and it's or one small portion of something that's much larger. Through the science that they've developed, they give him this gift of, it's not just the physical enhancements and things that they've done, which are very, it's the science is very real and very, very small, but a small change makes a big change. They give him, they make him enlightened. And he's someone who's been living in darkness, who's enlightened, and he's made huge sacrifices already, and he's making huge sacrifices as an outcome agent. And one of the perils of making somebody very, very smart is, and one of the perils of this program is, they make these people very smart and they can't control what that means. They're just as physically powerful as Jason Bourne and the rest. But there's an ability to blend in, and this intelligence and this emotional intelligence that they've been given, and this sort of amped neural capacity and neural tempo that's described in the film, they are really adaptive. And you see Jeremy really adaptive in the film in ways that we never approached with Jason Bourne. He goes to the lab in the Philippines, and he's a doctor, and he's here and he's that, and he's always probing. Everyone that we meet that's in the program is always probing. They're always very curious and aggressive about fitting in and finding places. It's a much more nimble, it's a much larger job description that they have, a much more complicated job description. You're looking for incredible, desperate need for your characters. So he needs her, he needs to find medication. He needs to find a way to stay alive long enough to find medication and keep them alive and stay as he is. And she's completely in the shit. I mean, they've tried to kill her twice at that point. She saved herself once, and he saved her. She is absolutely marked. She's part of a program that's supposed to be completely cleaned out, and she's the only surviving person from that. And they need each other in a way that's so fundamental. I've never written anything that two people needed each other as much. They are absolutely umbilically hinged together. They will not make it without each other in any way. I mean, there's no way that either one of them gets through without the other. There's a lot of people that are doing a very busy job of trying to protect us, who are doing a lot of things that they have to wonder about all the time. So he's a guy who made that decision a very long time ago, and he's the guy who decided that he was strong enough morally and to accept the moral consequences of what he does, and he's decided that this is something that's really necessary to protect something that he really firmly believes in.